I am CJ Manning 7 and this is the reaction. Right now, I am doing an LL Cool J and Eminem conversation. And it had something to do about Mama said knock you out. So I just wanted to bring this to y'all, and we're going to get into the video, but we're going to hit this intro and we're going to talk about this a little bit. Let's go. Welcome back, YouTube. Right now we are live streaming on twitch.tv CJ Manning 7. So if you guys like to join in the conversation on the live stream and join my chat, come on through Friday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is when we do our reactions and the live stream for them. So today, like I said, we have a conversation with LL Cool J and Eminem. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I noticed one of the videos I posted last week, it did pretty well in the shorts. And it had something to do with LL Cool J and Eminem when I was talking about LL's Freestyle, which was actually a song from his new album. And when we were talking about it, somebody said that M would kill L in a freestyle battle, and I was explaining that, you know, M has a lot of respect for LL Cool J, and he's mentioned it many occasions. I mean, I sit here and think about all the interactions, you know, on LL's new song. He was actually featured on one of his songs, which was Hot. I think that was probably the best song on the whole album. I mean, Eminem basically introduced him and performed with him during his Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction. So, you know, I think they both have big respect for each other. And I know M has a lot of respect for LL Cool J. LL Cool J is the GOAT of hip hop to me. He was my first favorite rapper, plain and simple. I can't even say anything more than that. He's done more than any rapper has ever done. He's the first of everything that I can remember. So we're going to check out this conversation and see where it takes us. So let's go. I got you. We're going to get into it.
You know, it takes courage to say certain things. Where does that come from? How did you develop that?
I mean, part of it was just going through my own experiences in life, you know, and the other part was watching everyone else. You know, my homework was hip hop. Like I didn't go to school. I would rather just rap. So that's pretty much all I did. So watching, like, you know, you, Run DMC, the Beastie Boys.
So this is telling you where what M was doing. He was studying. And I go back and think about when I was coming up, listening and growing up to hip hop, you know, of course we all heard, you know, Grandmaster Flash, we heard Sugar Hill Gang. We all heard that, right? I mean, I'm younger than some of you guys that are DJs that have a couple years on me, but I remember my dad playing all those songs. But what really blew it up for me was when you started hearing Run DMC, because they started making it mainstream. And then you had LL Cool J coming right behind them, being a solo artist, just being, you know, dominant in the game. And then you had these guys coming at him, like Cool Mo D, and they're putting stuff on wax so you could hear it. You could hear these battles going on from record to record and how they're coming at each other. So there's a lot of stuff that, you know, I came up listening to, and I could see where, like, people like Eminem got their styles from, how they grew up like I did listening to these guys. And you think about it, L started at a young age. So when he started, and, you know, you got into the 90s, he was almost the same age as some of these newer guys that were coming out at that time. You know, they were in their like young to mid 20s. Some of these guys that were coming out, and L was in that same boat right there in the mid 90s. So. And you're about to see the list of names he's going to list off again.
I would rather just rap. So that's pretty much all I did. So watching, like, you know, you, Run DMC, the Beastie Boys, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, Master Ace, like, just watching, like, and the way that when you guys first came out, it was the wordplay and I don't know, just listening to it was interesting to watch you and see your range as a writer and see that you could make a song about, you could make a love song, you could make a song for the dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, and your range as a writer was so incredible. And then when you didn't drop an album for a couple of years, then rap started advancing a little more. Then you came out, advanced it again. You know what I'm saying? It was so crazy.
It's so true. It's like L evolved with the rap game. It's amazing how he did it. And this is M giving him his props right here, telling him how he was evolving, and he was watching him evolve. It's crazy, because we've all watched him evolve. And the word game, listen, I don't think there's a better lyricist than Eminem, to be honest. If you ask my opinion, there's not a better lyricist than Eminem. He, like I said, he says stuff that's off the wall, and it gives me a headache sometimes if I'm trying to break down what he's talking about. But he can do it. Doesn't mean that, you know, I'm going to sit there and listen to his music, but I will, because I like to hear what he's going to come up with. That's the one thing I'll say about M is, if you're looking for a real lyricist, that's M. And he's explaining why he came up with that, because of people like L and people before him.
When you didn't drop an album for a couple of years, then rap started advancing a little more. Then you came out, advanced it again. You know what I'm saying? It was so crazy to just watch it, like, and I don't know, it was crazy because you to me were like, you could just do whatever anyone else was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do that, and then you could do the better. And watching that, like, and especially when you came back when Momma Said Knock You Out. Man, and damage. Like, I'm like, yo, you wrote that?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I don't know. When that came out, I mean, who would ever put that together? You know what I mean? But that was my joint back in the day. Momma Said Knock You Out. I'm gonna knock you out. It was like he was mad at every rapper that was coming out when he put that song out. I need my DJs. King Jones, DJ King Jones. I know you be putting a lot of LL in your stuff. I need you rappers to go ahead and put some more L in your stuff. Show the GOAT his respect.
wrote that?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
man,
Definitely.
that seemed like a spur of the moment thing. I always wondered that because I'm like, God damn, he just in the middle of the song screaming damage, and the energy of it was like, God damn.
Yeah.
Like you wanted, I want to my room up.
Absolutely.
That's crazy. That was LL Cool J and Eminem talking about Momma Said Knock You Out. And, you know, like I said, this was due to the high volume of views I got on Eminem giving LL Cool J respect on my little clip I put on YouTube. So thank you guys for viewing it. I figured this would be a good comeback video after that.